Why do I come up with the execution playbook? As I made a post about a month ago while I was preparing your mind towards the birth of my signature book, I don't see execution playbook as a book. I see it as a solution. And here is why. Over time, I have involved in several projects. I'm an engineer by profession. I had my first degree in engineering and I practiced engineering for some years before I transitioned proper into project management, then business management generally within the real estate framework. So I have seen good projects fail, not because of lack of resources, but because of lack of proper execution system. Then over time too, I have seen young people that have intentions, they have good intentions, they have good ideas, they have good visions to achieve a certain things. Then at the end of the day, it's not that they lack capacity. Capacity is out of it. But at the end of the day, they don't know how to move their idea to their desired outcome. Over the years too, I have encountered people at their places of work. They are given targets. And also, even if you have conversation with people that works in corporate organizations, some of them always complain of pressure. Why? Because when most of them are given a task to execute, when they are given a certain target, they move into actions immediately without having a proper structure on how such tasks can be achieved. So I have watched this over time, and being someone that every day I involve in executions, things I involve in as things that I get results. So I believe that this is a problem. And as someone that have my foundation in engineering, engineers solve problems. Like when you see problem, you have the appetite to solve it. So what should I do? I need to create a solution. I need to create a tools. I need to build up something that you don't need to interface with me. If you work with that, it can help you to achieve result. It can give you solution to that your problem. And I know that there are millions of people out there now that they have idea, they are thinking over something, but the problem is they don't know how to translate the idea into a tangible outcome, into their desired result. So that is why I created the solution. And I have what I call in my professional career, I have what I call the planning to execution matrix. So I know that sometimes people have an idea, yes, very fine, they have the desire over something. Then they plan poorly, they execute poorly, and they failed. Yes, because it comes with poor planning and also poor execution. That is, actions they take them poorly, they failed. Then I've also seen where people have good plans, but they have poor execution. They fail too. Then I've also seen where people have poor plans and also they have a good execution, meaning the plan is good, but the execution is bad. I call it unrealized potentials. So the potential is there, is very huge, but because the execution is poor, this potential cannot be tapped in. Then I've also seen where people have good plans with good execution system and they come up with an excellent outcome, missed every conditions that satisfy that. And this is where I am building this community into. So this is why I create this solution. So my plan initially was not to actually put it in a book. Like if you watch things I do, you see that I am a community builder. I try to bring people together to achieve things or the other. So we came up with Beyond the Screen conference that normally comes by annually. Then we have a CEO hangouts. We have capacity building sessions that one way or the other will try to build people. And as I said earlier, my mission statement is to develop people to build and grow sustainable businesses and to create sustainable impacts even when I'm gone. So to achieve all this, I need a team of mad executors, people that achieve results. So as I said, the reason why I come up with the execution playbook to give a tool to people, either business leaders or young people out there, is to hand over a tool to them that will remove pressure from their head and put them in a position of clarity that will give them a proper way of planning for their ideas and also a proper way of executing it. So this is why I came up with the execution playbook. The book is just like a passport into my community of people that will be known for achieving results. And as I said, anybody that grab a copy of the book, so when you read it and it helps you or assists you in any way for either gaining clarity of what you want to do or even guiding you along the line on how you achieve that result, I'm fulfilled. But at the end of the day, it is not the accolade that will be given to me, but it is the impact that it will be left in people, either when I'm gone. So there are so many books I have in the pipeline, and as I said earlier, my engineering foundation, which I'm always proud of, that my first degree is in engineering, despite I have masters in other disciplines. But engineering always makes me think of solution. So my other books that I have in pipeline, some I haven't published. Like I wrote a book I called Buy Smart in Nigeria, how to protect people, the real estate industry, like being described by lack of trust and fraudulent practices. So the book is on how to protect people while buying houses and other real estate products. So when I think of things aside the books, so I think of when I see problems, so I usually think of how to create solutions for them. So if you see anything I do, watch the pattern behind it. So I don't just come up to write the book. The book is not to inform, it is not to motivate, and over time you will see my repetition, because I want you to, I'm not in it to motivate you. So my own is just to guide you, give you clarity of how you can like see that your idea, have a clear vision, then move that vision to achieve a result. And if that result that you have either make you more happy or create impact in the society, even if I did not have the direct contribution to it, I'm fulfilled. Part of my mission has been fulfilled. So the purpose of the book, it aligns with one of my mission, and I hope that my response give you that clarity. So you're welcome to my execution club. So if you haven't get a copy of that book, try as much as possible to get a copy. The book is very affordable so that a lot of people can get hold of it. It is available in Amazon. I also have ebooks available at several platforms and the website that were created for it. So get a copy, read them, and let's interact, because at the end of the day, it's for we to live the world better than how we met it. And the only reason we can do that is to try to create solutions, give tools that can help people, make people better than how they are. So thank you very much. Welcome to my mission.